Okay, so today we're going to look at surds, and under surds there's surds kind of like an irrational number. For example, square root of 7 or square root of 11 or 2 square root of 3 and so on and so forth. So there's three rules regarding surds. Rule number one is if you have a surd square root and squared, it simplifies to square root is to the power half. You square that, they cancel, and you end up with a. So that's the first rule. The second rule is to do multiplications under the square root banner. So if you have a and b, it simplifies to, you can separate them pretty much, and it works both ways. Number three is the same thing using division. So if you have a over b, it is a square root of a divided by square root of b, and you can use this to simplify expressions. Example, if you have square root of 5 squared, for example, and it'll be 5 to the power half times 2, which will give you 5. It simplifies to 5. If you have something like a square root of 12, for example, if you have to simplify, then that will be square root of 4 times 3, which you can use the second rule, and which will be equal to square root of 4 times square root of 3, and square root of 4 is 2, therefore it will be 2 root 3. Let's try another one. So let's make that a, that's b, let's say c. So if you have got something along the lines of square root of 18, right? So if you divide that by a 2, you end up with 9 times 2. We have 6 times 3 as well, but we're looking for a square number which can be square rooted, just to make our life easier. So this will be 9 times 2, which will give us 3 root 2. Now let's try something a little bit harder. So if you have something along the lines of, let's say simplify square root of, let's say, 9ab plus square root of ab over 9. Now you can't actually do anything about addition of surds, so we try and see if we can simplify them individually and see what we end up with. So this will be square root of 9 times square root of ab plus square root of ab over square root of 9, and square root of 9 is 3, so you end up with 3 root ab plus root ab over 3. You can't simplify this any further. I mean, of course you could add you could make this into a common denominator, but this is pretty much fine. You can leave it as it is. Alright, this is the end of the introduction to surds. In the next video, I'm going to go over something called rationalizing surds. Thank you. And